What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of the QPR Career Mode. Today we will be playing Norwich in the league, which is a huge game, obviously the second in the table. We're trying to get promotion as well, but first we have quite a few games to go through. First of which was away against Wigan, a good 2-0 win there. Obviously we weren't very consistent last episode, especially at the start. We kept drawing, but we've gone on a bit of a winning run now, which is good to see. But obviously, we want to get promoted this year, and you saw our youth players there in our academy. A few of them do get released because we got a few good players here from England, and unfortunately our youth squad was full, and there were a few players there that probably weren't going to make the cut, even though some of them did have good potential. They just didn't really feel like they were gonna make it, because even if they get to that potential, by the time they do, we'll probably have players a lot better than that. So yeah, I just decided to release them. But obviously we're to send our scouts out again, and if you have any requests of where you want me to send the scouts to get players, then leave them in the comments. You can leave another, or in the same comment write the type of player you want me to search for as well, and I'll do that when the scouts come back again. And the second game of the episode was at home against Blackburn, a great 3-0 win there. So although Aston Villa and Norwich, who drew by the way, obviously if you watched the last episode you'd know that they were due to play in this episode. That was the first match, so when we won away against Wigan they were playing each other there. They did draw, so that was kind of good for us, because obviously if one of them had won and started running away with it, especially Aston Villa, Norwich had won, I don't think it'd been too bad, but the Villa winning would have just sent them too far clear. But we won another game, again another clean sheet. We were playing very well, and I think it shows that the team now is young, but the players are improving. And last season, where we drew a lot as well, was mainly just because they hadn't developed as much. This season, however, we can clearly see that the team is performing a lot better. Fortunately though, saying that, we lost our winning run, but we didn't lose, so that's a positive. We drew against Hull City away 1-1. I was going to rotate the team, but they seem to have recovered quite well, so I decided to just play them because the second team just isn't as strong. There's quite a few weaknesses, so yeah, I didn't really see a reason to play the reserves. Next game was away against Cardiff, another draw, 2-2 draw, which isn't a terrible result because again it's not a loss, but it would have been nice to win if we really wanted automatic promotion. I don't think we'll get it, to be honest. Villa and Norwich are just too strong, but if we are gonna get it, we're gonna need to win this one. This is a huge game. In terms of the season, probably even bigger than the Brentford game in the last episode, because Brentford, although they're a huge rival, they're not as strong as Norwich at all. We saw we beat them, and they're not in the playoffs actually. I think they were in 7th, so they're around it. They're trying to push for it, but they're not quite there yet. Whereas we are clearly a playoff team. We showed that last season. This season the squad's even better. So obviously we're just better than Brentford now. But hopefully, like I said last time, hopefully they do get promoted. But the first shots of this game fell to Norwich. They just ran straight down that left wing, where guess who's there? Kane, the right back, the one who I wanted to replace. He's there. He couldn't catch up to the winger. He squared it to Giroud, who's a very, very good finisher. He's a World Cup winner. He's proved that he can score goals, and he did so there. And we, from kickoff, tried to score straight away. Obviously, I wasn't very happy with that goal. Aaron's, however, a good right back I was looking at last season, Taco de la Vega, but Norwich gave the ball away at the back, and it fell to Jonathan Lecco, and he buried it. A good finish there. I don't know what Norwich were doing. I think they're trying to pass it out, but one of their players just took a terrible touch. They couldn't control it, and Leko, he pounced and he scored, makes it 1-1. And that's only his second goal of the season, but both goals have come on camera, so he clearly doesn't do it in the simulations. But when we play, he's very good. And a few minutes later, we were on the counter again. It was very, very quick. Zambia played Leko in, and Leko, it was almost a carbon copy of the first finish, but the only difference is this time we went 2-1 up instead of equalising, so that was nice. You know, the start to this game was rapid. Obviously 3 goals in the first 15 minutes, a brilliant counter-attack from us there, good finish from Leko as well, showing that he can score goals. And I don't know why he's not doing it in the simulations, but we're still winning in most of them, so it's not too bad. Just 5 minutes later though, Norwich again had a chance here. The centre back got just sent there. I think it was Leisner there, and Giroud, although is like a snail, our defenders are also very slow, so they couldn't catch up to him, and Norwich leveled it. But although the first half was really quick, the second half absolutely nothing happened. You can see that there were only 4 shots on target the whole half, and all 4 were goals. But just after the restart, we had another chance. De La Vega here played it back to Zambia, who played Eze in one-on-one, but this finish wasn't great, and Norwich got the ball, but again they were messing around at the back. Jose Samuel put too much pressure on their player. Zambia got the ball back, played it to Scowen, who played it to Eze, who here, you know, turns 3 players pretty much. It was great, and he gets the ball into the middle, but Jose Samuel scuffs the shot, and I don't know why he was in the middle there. Because if that was Leko, I think that would have been a goal, and we would have gone 3-2 up. But we had another brilliant opportunity. De La Vega played it to Eze, but he hit it over, and I don't know how he missed that, to be honest. He should have buried that. The net should have been bulging. That does sound a bit mad, but we should have been 3-2 up. And after that, I decided to make a few changes. Chair came on for Eze, Smythe came on for Jose Samuel, because it wasn't really, especially Jose Samuel, he should have finished that. Eze was playing well, but he was tiring, and he had 2 chances that he should have scored as well. So I decided to make a few changes, and we had a chance straight after the changes as well. Although it started from a Norwich goal kick, Giroud won the header, as obviously you'd expect him to. He headed it forward for some reason, though no one was there. And we got the ball. Chair here with a drag back frees the defender somehow, and it was a great finish. It was such a good finish. You'll see it from the a replay. The ball went right into the corner, and it also dipped a little bit, so it was hard for the keeper to save. But that drag back here, he freezes the defender. He just doesn't move, and there was so much space there, and he runs into it and places it into the corner. It was such a good goal from Chair. Only his first goal of the season. Obviously he doesn't start for us, so he hasn't played a lot, and should probably start a bit more. But we went 3-2 up against the team second in the league, but straight away, obviously, you know, with the quality they have, they're going to try and get the equaliser. They don't want to lose this, and we couldn't touch the ball, you know. Buendia, Aarons again, them two were just passing the ball. Aarons here on the wing, crosses it, and this happens. Yeah, Roberts, I don't know what he was doing. I mean, I get he was punching it out. Obviously, the ball got crossed into a dangerous area, but he falls over for no reason. I was fuming when that happened. Oh my god. The goalkeepers on this game are so stupid sometimes. You know, like, he didn't fall over anyway, he just fell himself. And then he watches the ball go over, no one was there. It was... And Alan Smith here is just completely chatting a load of shit. It was not the defender's fault at all, that was all Roberts' fault. But right before the end, we had another chance. And Chair, one-on-one, had half the goal to aim at, and he hit it wide in the 90th minute. We had a golden opportunity to win it later on, and we didn't take it. The match finishes 3-3. It was an even match. It was a fair result given the match stats, but based on the chances we had, I feel like we could have definitely won that. And I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't. You know, Eze had 2 good chances. Jose Samuel had a golden chance where all you have to do was really tap it in, but he scuffed it somehow. And then Chair again at the end had a good chance, but yeah, we got a draw against a team in second, which I guess isn't a bad result. But at home, if we did want to get into the automatic playoffs, automatic promotion places, sorry, we had to win that, I think. And luckily we didn't lose though, so we're not a million miles away from them, but it will be a lot harder to get back into the automatic playoff positions, because Villa and Norwich are still unbeaten in the league. They're going very, very strong. And yeah, imagine we just have 2 teams go invincible. That would be pretty mad, because if they do, no one's catching them. Sheffield United are ahead of us as well. I think we're gonna have to fight them for 3rd place. Hopefully we can continue our what's this English? Our good form that we've shown the majority of the season, but we do need to stop drawing so many games. You see there, Norwich and Villa are starting to draw a few more though now, which is encouraging. But hopefully in the next episode we'll close the gap and maybe even be in an automatic promotion place. See you guys then.